What is going on, everybody, and welcome back once again. My name is Jordan, also known as J-Monster, and today we are going to be looking at some of the characters from the brand new DLC that was announced earlier this week. You only have 7 days until it drops. I'm going to try and do a video per day so we can look at some of the cooler aspects of this DLC, which is largely based on the book called Sigmar's Blood. I will not go into the details of it, except that it is a precursor to
that which must not be named,
and as such is a very controversial topic, and I happen to fall on the side of the fence that likes to just pretend that that very dark chapter in Warhammer history just never happened. And of course, if you guys like the End Times lore, that's totally fine as well, and I don't want to drop any spoilers that might ruin the book for you. So we're just going to get into talking about Helman Ghorst, the new legendary lord available to the vampire counts in this new DLC. Originally, Ghorst was the youngest of 5 strong brothers from the village of Tempelhof. He was a farrier and a groom just like his father, but his love of danger in the open road was well known to the people of his village, and he would take any excuse that he needed to deliver messages to Ulfhelm in the west and Vassal in the south. Originally, Ghorst was the youngest of 5 strong brothers from the village of Tempelhof. He was a farrier and a groom just like his father, but his love of danger in the open road was well known to the people of his village, and he would take any excuse that he needed to deliver messages to Ulfhelm in the west and Vassal in the south. One day he returned from his adventures to find his brother, father, and his entire family dead in their beds, taken by the plague of blue roses. Fungus bruises covered their bodies, and its spores were thick in the air. Ghorst could not accept the loss of his beloved family. At first he tried to contract the plague himself by embracing his lost brothers, but it would not take him. Eventually, he plunged himself into the study of the black arts, hoping to return his brothers to life. However, it did not take long for Ghorst's studies to reach the ears of the peasantry, and in due course the ears of von Corden, a local witch hunter. Escaping the witch hunter's wrath by hiding amongst the corpses of a nearby plague pit, Ghorst loaded the bodies of his dead relatives onto a moldering carriage under cover of darkness. He lashed it to a pair of famished oxen and fled deep into the nearby Vargravia. It was in that forsaken realm that this wanderer encountered Manfred von Karstein, the most cunning and magically gifted of the von Karstein line. The Count saw powerful madness growing in Ghorst's eyes. Instead of killing him for his presumption and trespassing, Manfred began to teach Ghorst the secrets of necromancy, even going so far as to gift him an unholy tome of magic. It is no longer the desperate outlaw that answers to the name of Helman Ghorst, just as it is no longer oxen that draw his carriage along the dirt tracks of Sylvania. Instead, his bone-ridged cart is pulled through the night by the 4 self-same siblings he's rescued from his village. Each one, handsome farrier restored to a mockery of life and forced to stumble along at the head of their brother's unliving host. Horst is now bound to Manfred von Karstein. Answering this Lich Lord's call, he drives forward the hosts of the undead to do his dark master's bidding. While it's not yet clear what role Ghorst has to play in the Count's Machiavellian schemes, one thing is for certain: this necromantic servant will stop at nothing to see his Dark Lord's ambitions realized.
They will serve